What's going on, Libra? How are you doing? Hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a reading for April 2023. So in this reading, Libra, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy for the upcoming month of April. We're going to take a look at some things you do not see coming, and we're also going to get some advice from your angels and spirit guides and much more regarding April 2023. But before we begin this reading, as always, I do want to take a moment to let you know that you are very welcome here, Libra, in this space with me as we move through this reading, and I really do appreciate you in advance for taking the time to check this reading out. Now, if this general reading happens to resonate with you, Libra, definitely smash that like button, subscribe down below if you have not already for future updates. I would also really appreciate that. Now, without further ado, I am going to pull the energy, and we will see what it is that would like to come through for you for the month of April 2023, Libra. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for the sign of Libra. Okay. Yes, okay, let's go ahead and see what we got going on here for you, Libra. Yes. Okay. Okay, Libra, very interesting energy that you have going on here for April 2023. Let's go ahead and start this reading off with your opportunity. What is your opportunity for April 2023, Libra? It is the sun, but it is the sun in reverse. So what the first thing coming through here, Libra, is allow yourself to not have crystal clear clarity about exactly where you will end up as the coming months unfold in 2023. There's something here about there's a very big plan when it comes to your soul, especially to do with soul contracts. What I'm getting from this is that there are new soul contracts that are at the beginning phases of entering your life. Some of you may already be speaking to these people or this person right now, but there could be plans that are being made, and I do see that coming in what you don't see coming, but it's not exactly clear. So with the sun being reversed as your opportunity, have a rough outline of what you want, but don't become too crystal clear, because if you try to become too crystal clear, exact numbers, exact things, that's going to get you in trouble is what I'm getting so far. Now, the sun card in reverse as well as your opportunity, there is something about letting go of something that once made you happy, but now has become a burden in your life. For many of you, this is going to be a relationship with a friend, soul family member, someone very close to you, or even a career for some of you. But there's something that used to make you happy that if you really think deep down, you're going to understand it's not making you happy anymore. Now, what I'm also getting from this is that there may be some sort of dirty work that must happen, or at least it's your opportunity, right? With the sun being here in reversed as your opportunity, Libra, we're going to have to clarify to get more information in a moment, but one of the first things coming through, the last thing I'll say, is there's something about doing the dirty work, maybe not living for your own personal happiness, but setting yourself up for future happiness, okay? And that comes with a judgment, though, because your challenge for April 2023, Libra, is the Judgment card. This is your challenge. Now, the Judgment card has to do with a major shift in consciousness. It does have to do with discernment, the ability to judge well, but it's also coming through as some sort of major realization that you must let go of, something that you must let go of. We're going to see why the Judgment card is your challenge in a moment here, Libra, but that is your challenge for April 2023. Now, when it comes to your overall general energy for April 2023, Libra, it's not as bad as it seems. There is the 5 of Cups upright, the 10 of Wands upright, and also the Queen of Wands upright. This is your overall general energy. So by the end or the second half of April, you're going to be very happy. The very beginning of April into the first mid part of April, there's something that you're going to be letting go of that is a burden to you, that's going to be making for some of you very sad, right? You have the 5 of Cups, and you also have the 10 of Wands. Something has become a burden, and for a lot of you, this is an emotional connection that you have. This is to do with someone that you believe to be a soul family member, and very well could be. But there is a different direction that your life is going in, and there are new people that are going to be entering into your life in April, or you're making plans with them to make a big launch. I'm getting you're planning to do something big with these new people, but you also have the Queen of Wands, and this comes out in the second half of April at the very least. So there's something that once you can release this, you're off to the races, and I really feel like there's some sort of emotional cleansing that could happen in the beginning of April. So I don't know what you have going on. In the beginning of April, there's a little bit of sadness, and there's going to be a burden, something that needs to come to an end. But by the second half of April, you're looking good. You're looking real good. And overall, I feel like you are looking good in this reading. It's the clarification portion of this reading is going to be very important. I'm already getting that right off the bat. Now, when it comes to what you don't see coming here, Libra, you have the 2 of Wands, you have the Death card in reverse, and you also have the Magician in reverse here when it comes to what you do not see coming. Now, the first thing here are plans are being made. You have a choice. You have a choice about, like, it's almost like there's this, you're walking in a forest and there's 2 different paths before you. One of the paths is familiar, it's what you know, and it has to do with this emotional issue of someone that you're letting go of, a relationship that I'm getting you're still going to be close to this person, but you're not going to be as close as you are now, which is going to cause emotional problems to you. But this also has to do with this new soul family member. I'm getting something to do with business. You're making business plans with this new person. This is what you don't see coming, making plans. Now, you also have the Death card in reverse. So the Death card in reverse here is a new beginning, right? It's something here that's already come to an end, and it's synonymous with that 10 of Wands right above it. Now the interesting thing is you also have the Magician in reverse, and it's right underneath that Queen of Wands. What I'm getting from this, Libra, we're going to have to clarify, but by the end of April, you're going to be in some sort of advanced phase, right? The Magician upright, what does it usually have to do with? Your potential. It has to do with, the card of the Magician is number 1. So it's like the first step to manifestation is using spiritual energy in order to manifest it. No, by mid to late April, there's something that already is rolling. There's something here that's going to make you very happy, and there's something here that is, you're going to receive the fruits of your labor that you've already put in. And it's not going to be the beginning phases of manifestation. You've already been thinking about this. Now, here's the advice. When it comes to your advice from Spirit, you have the Ace of Cups, you have the 4 of Wands, and you also have the 7 of Pentacles upright. There's a new beginning and a new emotional beginning that has to do with someone here that's coming into your life. They may not be here forever, but they're here for a season. You also have the 7 of Pentacles upright here. Spirit is asking you to invest in something new, and it has to do with someone that you're making plans with. I'm getting that very strongly. Some of you are going to say, okay, I'm going to go into business with this person, or some of you could even start dating this person. Now, I'm getting a very weird message right off the bat. Some of you, there's a person coming into your life, or there's someone that you're already talking to that by the end of April, you're going to be with them, or the plans are going to be set into motion. I hope you're paying attention. There's something about, and this is not going to be for all of you, but for some of you, there's a mix of business and intimacy. For some of you, and I think a lot of you know about this, this is not going to be for all of you, but take it as it resonates, please, especially in these general readings. There's someone you're going into business with that is a soul family member, but there also is this element of intimacy and love. And Spirit is advising you to do it, but what I'm just getting is that there's something here about mixing business and love with someone that can be very successful for you, but maybe a little bit overwhelming. But the first half of April is all about clearing space for you. The first half of April, especially the first week of April, is something comes up for you to release it, for you then to move into a new phase. And by the summertime, there's something about like you're going to be at a completely new level of love. So on the one hand, mixing romantic or physical intimate love with work, because there seems to be that potential for some of you. None of you are going to act on it, but there seems to be. So for some of you, like, I'm just getting like there could be someone who's into you, or you're into someone that you're going to be working with in business. Now, can that be unhealthy? Yes, but for some reason I'm getting that you should do it. So take it as it resonates, please. So with that being said, let's go ahead and clarify why the sun reverse. Why is the sun in reverse when it comes to your opportunity for April 2023, Libra? Why is the sun in reverse as your opportunity? Perhaps doing a little bit of an adulting as well. Some of you may have to put your inner child on the back burner because you've already dreamed this plan. Like, there's something here. Now, the sun in reverse is clarified by the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Swords upright. Remember, the Queen of Wands is here already in your overall general energy. This is, something happening by mid to late April that you're going to be very satisfied with. You're going to feel like you're in your power. I promise you, by mid to late April, you're going to be feeling very good. Now, there is something about splitting, and there's something about you're taking energy away from someone and you're giving it to someone else, right? You have the Knight of Cups and you have the Knight of Swords, and you see how they're parting. You see how they're going in an opposite direction. And so there is something here, Libra, about disconnecting from someone around you currently, or some sort of energetic influence that you're giving your energy to. Disconnecting from this family member, from this lover, from whoever this is going to make you sad immediately in the beginning phases of April, but it is very necessary and it's going to lead you to a lot of happiness. So with this being said, there's some sort of potential action that you need to take that isn't, there's no guarantees in this life, but you're going to do it anyway. You're going to, something to settle it. It'll become more clear as we go through the rest of this reading. Let's go ahead and see why the Judgment card is here. And this could have to do with two different soul family members, by the way. Why is the Judgment card here in your challenge? Yes, because there's something about loyalty. Some of you feel like, or someone around you will feel like you're choosing another person, which may very well be true. Yeah, the Judgment card here when it comes to your challenge is the Ten of Wands in reverse, the Queen of Cups, and also the Ace of Wands here. This is your challenge. So your challenge here, Libra, definitely remember the Ten of Wands upright is there in your overall general energy, and your challenge is coming out in reverse. So there is some sort of ending and new beginning, especially with this Ace of Wands. Now you also have the Queen of Cups here with the Judgment card. So make sure you're not blinded by the love that you have for someone, where you stay in something that's toxic for you, or you don't advance. There's something about spreading your wings and flying, especially as we get to mid to late April. You need to fly, you need to let it rip, and you need to let an ending happen and a new beginning happen, and that's part of your challenge, because the Queen of Cups is somehow tied to this. There is an element of loyalty tied to this, that you don't want to be seen as someone who ditches someone and then goes to someone else, but that's just the appropriate timing for you, and if someone's upset with that, it really has more to do with them than you. And so I do want to clarify why this Five of Cups is here. Why is this Five of Cups here in your overall general energy, Libra, for April 2023? Why is the Five of Cups here upright? Five of Cups upright is clarified by the Chariot in reverse, the Magician in reverse. The Magician in reverse is also already in what you don't see coming, and also the Eight of Cups in reverse here. So yeah, there's something here definitely. There's something here that you're going to be walking away from. It's going to make you very sad. It's going to feel like there's not a lot of movement in the beginning of April. In the beginning of April, you're doing a little bit of what I call spring cleaning, especially when it comes to emotional attachments you have to other people, or even emotional attachments that you have to not taking action. Now, for a lot of you, this doesn't even have to do with the person I'm now getting. For some of you, this does. There's issues of loyalty. There's issues of this. But for most of you, what I'm actually getting from this Libra, with the Five of Cups here in your overall general energy upright, with all these reversals, and why am I talking like this? I have no idea. But what I'm getting from this is there's once again, there's a new soul family member coming in that you're going to be entering into business or love with, or for a lot of you, a combination of both, and that's going to be a little bit tricky, but that's for next month. The Chariot in reverse, the Magician in reverse, and also the Eight of Cups in reverse is you thinking like, oh, I'm just going to be stuck. I don't have what it takes to do this. But no, I'm telling you, by mid-April, the Queen of Wands comes out. The Queen of Wands is also here in your opportunity. And just listen, the Chariot in reverse and the Magician in reverse is you not believing in yourself and you holding on to something that you need to let go of. So in the beginning of April, you're going to be a little bit emotionally all over the place. That's what I'm getting. In the beginning of April, emotional issues around self-doubt, or it has to do with loyalty that you need to disconnect from someone, a family member, a friend, a lover, that is simply not for you, but you don't know if anything else is guaranteed, so why leave? But no matter what, by mid-April, you will have let it go. And by the mid to late April, you will be well on your way to a new lifeline. Let's see why the Queen of Wands is here. Why is the Queen of Wands here upright for you, Libra, in your overall general energy? Ah, yes. What a beautiful energy. Oh, yeah, this is so beautiful. Hold on. You're unlocking a deeper part of yourself that has always been there. The Queen of Wands upright is clarified by the Star in reverse, the Two of Swords, and also the Page of Pentacles in reverse when it comes to your overall general energy for April. Now, this is interesting, Libra. What I'm getting is there's a part of yourself that you've rejected for a very long time that now becomes activated. It's not something that you need to so much heal. More so, it's something that you need to uncover rather than heal. There's a part of you that is indestructible. Now, it's very much what's popping into my awareness is if you go back to the last reading I did on this channel for you, right, not including the all signs reading that I posted, but go to the one before that. There was something about you owning who you really are. Some of you, it's related to your physical body or just your passion. And there's something here about what you once rejected is now becoming active. And you have the Star in reverse, you have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. What this tells me is it's not something that you need to heal, or it's not something that you need to like dig deep to find, or you need to work on yourself to activate this, right? Usually the Page of Pentacles upright is, if you want to become the Queen of Wands, you better do all the dirty work. And once again, the Star upright is you better visualize it into existence. No, it's coming through as the Two of Swords here is something that you're very resistant to because it is part of your destiny here, Libra. But it's not something that you have to so much create. That's why in what you don't see coming, you have the Magician card in reverse, but it's all leading you to somewhere beneficial. Hold on, I'm getting you there. I'm taking you to where you need to go. Just bear with me as the energy comes through. There's something about your destiny, which of course involves certain soul agreements and certain soul contracts that you seem to be working out with someone new or new-ish in April. There's something about your destiny is oftentimes the very hardest thing for you to line up with vibrationally. And so there's something about yourself that you once rejected that now it's not that you need to work on it. It's not that you need to like renew yourself. You just fall back into what you are. Sink into what you are. in April 2023, and you'll be fine. And the way that you're going to know what this is something that you've been rejecting. And for a lot of you, it has to do with believing in yourself, or it has to do with disconnecting from some sort of emotional person that is no longer meant to be in your life, who doesn't see you as this way, or, yes, very interesting. So I don't see that. I'm not getting bad energy from that. I read intuitively. It's just, there may be a few doubts, like, what I am getting from this is, like, as mid to late April approaches, whatever this is that you got going on with that Queen of Wands, you may still be struggling with, I can do it, no I can't. I can do it, no I can't. I can do it, no I can't. But you can just allow those doubts to be there is what I'm getting. Where are we at? Okay, let's go ahead and clarify why the Two of Wands is here in what you don't see coming. This is a very important card. Why is the Two of Wands here in what you don't see coming? Seven of Cups. Yeah, very indecisive. And that is still there. So, there's something you're very hesitant about. There's something you're very indecisive about, but I do see you still going through with it. And for that, I say I am proud of you. I just did a reading for Gemini, and it wasn't like this. It was something they were indecisive about, but as the energy read in the present moment, they were not going to pull the trigger on what they knew they had to do. But that's the whole reason why we use tarot, so then we can alter those timelines. But for you, I see you being indecisive, but then still saying this is the best thing for me. I know you have to do it. So to you, kudos to you. Kudos to you. Ta-da to you. All right, two more. Why is it Two of Wands here, upright, in what you don't see coming? Two of Wands upright is clarified by the Seven of Cups, the Four of Cups, and also the Three of Pentacles. Yes, it's exactly what I'm talking to you about. This hesitancy when it comes to this new project or soul agreement that you have, some sort of new appointment that you have with some sort of new soul family member. It seems great, but there is a little bit of hesitancy that's still attached to it, the Four of Cups. I don't see, by the way, this being... I mean, for some of you, it could be on the side of the other person that you're dealing with, but for more so, this is your own internal process, and it has to do with you not believing in yourself. Who am I to do this, or who am I letting down? There's something about you letting someone down by this new endeavor, this new soul agreement, this new soul contract, whatever this Queen of Wands in your opportunity, this Queen of Wands in your overall general energy, and it's related to all of this Ace of Cups, Four of Wands, and Seven of Pentacles in your advice, Magician in reverse with what you don't see coming. There's something about you letting someone down by you living your life to your full capacity. And I will just say you're not letting anyone down, and I think the people around you will surprisingly be supportive of you. This was not the same case in the reading I just did for Aquarius, so if you have Libra and Aquarius placements, this gets very complicated. I would advise you to watch that reading as well. But what I'm getting from this Libra is that you'll be surprised about the support that you get if you simply are clear, concise, and committed. Even if it doesn't make you happy, even if it feels risky, even if it doesn't feel safe, you will be surprised about the support that you get from people around you, but not only from that, but from the universe at large. So with that being said, I'm not even going to clarify all of this, and I would just say there's a new investment to do with some sort of new rite of passage, to do with a new soul family. It will make you very happy, but there is that risk, and I will say this, especially for those of you, this is you, if this is about it. Whoever this new soul contract is, something to do with business or expansion or whatever that Queen of Wands double is. Now, it would make sense the Queen of Wands is here when we're talking about a little bit of spice when it comes to the Ace of Cups in some sort of sexual, dare I say, or intimate way. There's something here about mixing business with pleasure about a new soul contract coming into your life, and I would just tell you, be careful with that. I'm not getting anything to say that I would advise it against that. What I am getting with the Judgment card, the Ace of Wands upright, the Queen of Cups, is you could recreate some sort of situation, but overall you're looking great. By mid-April, you may still have doubts in your mind, but in the physical it's going to be on its way. I think you're going to have a great April 2023, Libra. You just have to believe in yourself and to understand you will be more supported than you realize now if you can make a firm decision and if you can move forward, speak your truth even if your voice shakes, expand. Don't stay the same. There's going to be a rough patch in the beginning of April, but by the mid to late, you'll be fine. So with that being said, I'm going to conclude this reading. I hope that it helped you, and I'll talk to you next time.